Hey everyone, Tech Steve here, and on this video we're going to take a look at some speakers I just purchased to finish my behind the scenes setup. My last video was about this Focusrite Scarlett Solo, and one thing that you can do on this one is it has a 1/4" jack on the back and an XLR that plugs into the back of these speakers. Now these are not like computer speakers, they're actually more like a professional studio monitor. So in this video we're going to talk about the design of these as well as the built-in equalizer, and we're going to do a demo. So sit back and relax and let's get started. Here we have a ROKIT 5 series speaker. Now the KRK actually distinguished their speakers by the size of the driver. So in this case, this will be a 5-inch driver. And with this 4th generation, they make the ROKIT 5, they make a ROKIT 7, 8, and a 10-3 that uses a 10-inch woofer, a mid-range, and a separate tweeter. Now on the back of the speaker, you have a balanced input as well as a LED screen, which is pretty cool for a speaker. You also have a volume control that you can use to get through all your different menus. Then at the bottom here, you have your power switch as well as a power input. On the bottom of these speakers, you're going to find a cushion pad, and that's great to keep the vibration off the table. But I did go ahead and buy an isolated foam so I can keep it angled up to my ears so I can get the best sound quality. I will tell you that the woofer and the tweeter is made out of Kevlar, and it's really stiff material to give you more accurate sound. The ROKIT 5 has a frequency response of 43 Hz all the way up to 40,000 kHz, a maximum SPL of 140 dBs, and 55 watts of power. Also, notice at the bottom of the speaker, it has a port as well to give you more bass response. A cool feature that I like about the speaker is that the logo actually has a light in it, and when the speaker goes to standby, it pulses. Now when it comes to the EQ built into the speaker, it has 25 different room settings. I'm not going to go into each EQ, but I just want to give you guys an idea of what it looks like. Now you do have the volume control that you can use here, but if you press it in, you have a few settings. The first one is EQ. This is where you can set your low and high EQ settings. As you can see here, there's all kind of options inside of it. And if you go back to setup, and here you can change the backlight of the screen, the contrast. You can also have the speaker to go in standby or not, and you can also turn off the light on the logo. Below that you have your factory reset, and you can also lock all the settings if you like. KRK has a spectrum analyzer application that you can download from the App Store. Now I will tell you that it doesn't connect to the speaker, but it will assist you to find the correct frequencies if you decide to tune the speaker. Now when it comes to price, I paid about $360 for these, and these are the smaller models. So again, when you get up to those bigger models, it's going to be a lot more expensive. But there's a few other things you need. For example, if you have a controller, you'll need to get something like a 1/4" jack to a XLR. And if you have a regular computer and you don't want to buy a controller, you'll have to have this cable and then also get a splitter that has a female 1/4" jack that goes over to a small 3.5mm, and I'll leave a link for all that below. Now it depends on your setup. This one is a black one, but they also make it in white, and there's an optional grill cover you can get for it just in case you don't want someone to poke in the speakers. So that's optional for you guys. Now that I showed you everything that you need to know, let's go set it all up so I can give you guys a quick demo of what they sound like. Now I have everything all set up. Let's take a listen to some music. I'm using the Focusrite Solo controller down here hooked up to my Mac, and I'm using the outputs over to that through USB. So let's get into it. I'm gonna turn the mic. Wow, guys, I'm gonna tell you, compared to the speakers I had, this puts me in the moment. I'm so excited about this setup. So if you're interested in any of this, I'll leave all the links in the description below. Thanks a lot for watching. I'm Tech Steve, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Peace.
Powerful.